keep coming back to you. I keep coming back to you.
Hello, Internet world.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of TV Nerdz. This is your host, the Esoteric Child. I'm here with Gabe Stomach here. Yo, real quick, man. I don't know what was up with last weekend, but I just saw almost everybody on my timeline was either at the beach or at somebody's pool, drunk as fuck. Like, was there a holiday that I was missing out on or something? Like,
I don't know. I was at a resort last weekend.
it's like, oh,
I didn't hear. I think we all just got the memo at the same time. I didn't hear about any holiday,
I ain't hear about shit.
but
I'm just like,
we were just.
everybody at the beach. Like, what's so like, what's going on? What's so special? Like,
It was just a nice day.
what's this occasion?
It was just a nice day.
Man.
No, I didn't. That's funny.
Oh God. This man's like, I don't know about the beach. I go to resorts.
Yeah, I was at the pool at the resort. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So I guess we see how your week went.
Yeah, my week was pretty lit. I went, again, Orlando. I'll move there. It's lit.
We got to give a quick toast to a fallen soldier. Gilbert Gottfried, R.I.P.
With the Aladdin bottle.
Yes.
Pour out for the homies. I'm not gonna make a mess in the studio, but
Ooh.
Our
That sake right
producer over yelled at us.
Yeah, I'm really starting to fuck with sake.
Yeah, it's
Like,
smooth.
It's smooth. I mean, it has its own kind of flavor. Like,
And it's a nice drunk. It's like a nice buzz.
I mean, I've never been drunk off sake, so I don't really know how the
nice.
drunk is. So,
It's like a wine drunk. But no, yeah, I feel for the tragic loss. I guess he had some type of sickness. Gilbert Gottfried.
yeah, I don't even think they really came out with like
What
it was that he died from. They just say he just died. Which
But the man was a legend, bro. He played every bird.
that is true. though.
Never
Like,
thought about it.
Like, really, what was the thing with birds? Like,
I don't know.
I think it's just the voice. Like, they just said, yo, this voice is bird. Like, just give him any kind of bird. Just call Gilbert Gottfried up.
He's done every cartoon bird on this.
Yeah.
That was been iconic.
The bird from Aladdin, like,
Sealed it.
yep. Oh, dog, he was a beast at roast. Every single time there was a Comedy Central roast, he was dog. I remember when he roasted Joan Rivers, like during the Joan Rivers roast.
And his comebacks were so brutal, you just had to sit there and take them.
Yeah.
Like, what? Dang. He got you, son.
But I'm not gonna lie,
Burned him.
even though the jokes were long, like during the Joan Rivers roast, they did hit.
Right.
Like, I remember there was one joke he was just like, oh, I don't know if that was Joan. Yeah, it was Joan. It was either Joan Rivers or it was David Hasselhoff. No, it was David Hasselhoff. That's what it was. When he was roasting David Hasselhoff. But he was also a part of the Joan Rivers roast too. But with the David Hasselhoff one, I think it was he was talking about Pan Anderson also, you know. But bruh, he was like, oh, she finds a genie ball. She rubs the lamp. A genie comes out. And he's like, oh, you got 3 wishes. Her first wish was like, oh, can you make Baywatch the greatest show that it should have been? And the genie goes, even with all my power, I could not. And then he was like, and then all of a sudden she was like, oh, well, can you make my vagina tight again?
Evil.
I'll think about the Baywatch thing. I'm like, dude, that is just savage. Like, no way.
He was the GOAT, bro. He was the GOAT. It was it 68 I think he passed? Something like that?
I think about that. He was in the 60 range for sure.
67?
Yeah.
Still.
That, I mean, that's still not that old.
Now, would you say them two made Aladdin?
Who?
The parrot and the genie? So you got Robin Williams and Gilbert Gottfried. Like, if you wanted to make the movie without them two, you wouldn't have had, I couldn't picture a better
duo
for Aladdin. Yeah. for the villain sidekick and then the hero sidekick.
They were definitely like some great sidekicks for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like going through it, just like of sidekicks, Eddie Murphy, Mushu, the dragon.
Oh, and Donkey.
Solid on the Donkey.
Yeah,
though.
those are solid.
Solid and Mushu. Yeah, so
those are definitely
good,
some solid
cartoons.
Just movie sidekicks in general.
Yeah,
Definitely some solid ones.
there's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of good. We could say they iconicized the role, like Gilbert Gottfried did for the parrot.
Yeah.
Or like Robin Williams did for the genie. Eddie Murphy did for Donkey. What else? Who else? Would you think? Puss in Boots?
Puss in Boots, like he kind of grew into the sidekick character, but he still wasn't a side.
Because he could stand.
I would consider it a sidekick character, but he still had that one solo movie.
Right.
Even though I didn't watch it, but it was still a solo movie.
Yeah.
Like he was still popular enough for them to even consider him having a solo movie. So for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I guess, and I feel racism coming along.
About what?
Why didn't Donkey have his own solo movie?
It's just, I think with Donkey is like, what can you do for a solo movie with Donkey?
Bro,
It's just
how
gonna
did
be a
he
whole bunch of
have
talking.
dragon kids? Yo, what? You have a great story of how that happened.
I'm not gonna lie, like that was just the most wildest thing that I didn't even think about as a child. Like, they just end up. First of all, like just them getting together, like whatever. But them having kids, I'm just like, yo. I thought, like, come on now.
Math that up right quick. This would be like,
It's not mathing.
because
Oh my God.
and then the math on that. Is Donkey penetrating?
I mean, the dragon was a female, so
Then
he has to be.
But lizards are cold blooded. So it's eggs.
I guess they hatched. It was it was fertilization of her eggs or something. Like they just hatched. You know, like this is just stuff that we just don't. You don't try to digest this stuff. You don't try to.
How do you fertilize eggs? Do you just bust? Do chickens just bust on eggs? Do roosters just be busting on eggs?
Like honestly, yeah, honestly.
What?
Like it's the same thing. Like as I remember watching this nature documentary, and it was like they was talking about with crocodiles mating. It's literally kind of like they just bust in the water and then the sperm just swim up there. So yeah, that's just kind of how it goes.
So the chicken lays an egg. Chicken leaves. Rooster comes over and be like,
Nah, like
I'm gonna bust on this egg right here.
I think they actually have sex, but then afterwards it's just if the egg is fertilized, when the egg drops, it's gonna be a chick in it.
Well, that's just like frogs.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if there's any sperm that's gonna fertilize the egg before the egg hardens, then yeah.
So
There's already eggs in there,
so the
but it's the
chicken-
fact that once before the eggs get hard and it has to drop,
then
is it gonna get fertilized or not? It's kind of like with people, except we don't lay eggs.
oh, what? Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, women have eggs.
No. I'm saying. So you're telling me that every time because fish
time-
aside that have fish eggs and water and things that require water to hatch, that aside, because you just jizz in the water, that makes sense. We talking like chicken eggs. So you talking like roosters, or platypuses, because they lay eggs.
I don't know about platypus. Platypuses are just the most oddest creatures alive.
Because they're mammals.
They are mammals, but they lay eggs. So platypuses are just. I don't even want to get into that. Like I think God was drunk when he made a platypus.
He gave up.
He was the man was drinking some sake. And he was just like, spill some chemical X, and the platypus was born. Oh man!
Everything nice. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of something that's cold-blooded, so you was telling me about how Warzone is gonna bring in Godzilla.
Yeah, for the King Kong and Godzilla movie, I think that's
For Kong versus Godzilla,
something like that. Excuse me. Ooh, the allergies. Yeah, they're talking about releasing skins or putting them into the game now.
So is it gonna be like the whole Attack on Titan thing where you could actually have? Because the Attack on Titan thing was wild. Because they had people having the Titan skin and you just run around like a Titan. I'm like, I thought that was just odd. Like the weapons were pretty straight, but the fact that you had a skin that was a Titan and it's just this big ass Titan thing just running around, I'm like, that's just kind of wild. But honestly, I just think like nowadays, that's just all Call of Duty is just gonna do.
Yeah, but
There's nothing new you could do with Call of Duty besides a new campaign mode, like,
Yes.
and just DLCs.
But if you add in, if they actually put in, because think about this, Unreal Engine 5 is out. If you add in like the actual environmental damage factor of Godzilla, and put him in as like a area damage type thing. You know what I mean? Like say like the match plays
Oh, it's
for
like
30 minutes,
like a new map or something.
or the map changes. Like say like 30 minutes for the match, 15 minutes in, you hear sirens and Godzilla starts pulling up. Now, you're no longer in battles with the people on the ground. Everyone has to take out Godzilla to pass the level.
So I'm just supposed to come in with a freaking AR and just go after Godzilla? Like really?
Yo, you would never watch any of the Japanese movies when they be doing it. They be rolling up with tanks. They be rolling up with M16s
and you can't
and
even control a tank in Call of Duty. Like, come on now.
We have to say that they give you tanks now. They give you a tank.
They give you a tank in Call of Duty, or in Warzone maybe.
Warzone,
but-
yeah. I'm saying, all I'm saying is, you get some type of weapon, and then at the same time though, we talking like 150 people, and
in a one map.
and we ain't talking like a big Godzilla, and you got rocket launchers, javelins, all that good stuff. Just send it on. What I do think though,
Call
is
of
gonna
Duty
be
Call of Duty is doing anything right now just to get people to play.
yeah,
Or at least
losing.
in Warzone.
They're probably losing sales because Fortnite got rid of the building aspect of Fortnite.
So you can't build anything in Fortnite now?
you just square up and fight.
That's stupid.
That's what I said. I told them I was
Like
thinking,
that was the whole thing. That was the whole one part of Fortnite. So how you gonna just
right.
like I get change. Change is necessary. Change is good and all, but like that's the one thing that just distinguished you from Call of Duty or any other like freeform like just game like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like they're no different from PUBG now
Right, and then but then what makes
or
me annoyed,
Overwatch.
what makes me annoyed is like a lot of even Call of Duty is now guilty of this. Still add perks and stuff into the game, but don't add aspects of the game to make it so the perk is usable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Fortnite example. If you start a match and let's say the match doesn't actually take off until like 10 minutes in,
Yeah.
so you're given 10 minutes to build your fort to be as dope as hell within 10 minutes with your squad. Be fortified, and then let Fortnite take off. You know what I'm saying? Then it makes sense. You knocking down forts, you taking bases and stuff, and it brings back the whole purpose of Fortnite. Same, and then in Call of Duty, I said make landmines like hardcore mode ish. So like
Anybody who lands on a lamb.
anybody get this work. Anybody. But then like
Yo, low key, I be hating doing hardcore mode sometimes. Cause like, I just like sometimes if I see a person, I like just do it like a quick double shot, just in case, like, cause you never know. They just running around and all the shit. Next thing you know, you
I
like,
end lives. I don't care.
next thing you know, you double tap. It's like, oh shit, that was my teammate. My bad. Like,
I'll
or
just-
even worse, when I throw grenades, cause I throw grenades like crazy. I'll just be like, man, whatever. And all of a sudden, I accidentally killed like 2 of my teammates. I'm like, oh.
You see, I almost got kicked out the game where they banned me at one point.
Banned you for what?
Cause like, no, it's not even my fault. It's the dumbass game fault. But like, hardcore mode, obviously.
Yeah.
I had my kill streaks were UAV, mortar strikes,
Yeah.
and aerial bombs, or whatever, like the bombardment thing.
Yeah.
I blew up everybody. Everybody.
You were the
bro.
only person left, really?
No, I wasn't the only person. Because I guess at certain points of the game, if you kill too many people, they'll just start killing you, right? So like, if I got a friendly fire, I'll just be standing and then just die. And I was like, what the? And it's like, you die from friendly fire. Who did I shoot? Who did I shoot? And it's because like my mortar's going off, or I got like bombs.
Dude, that's
dropping.
where you got to have the community. Dude, that's where
What
you got to have.
communication? It's
No,
shipment.
yeah, no one.
It's shipment. Where do you hide? Hey guys,
It's
hey,
like, yo, I'm about to drop the motor.
We about to
everybody, hit the dirt.
everybody,
Hide.
Where are you dropping it? In B, middle of the whole map.
Middle of B. Hide. Get to the corners.
Hey, yo, I just got my bombs. Don't use them. I just deployed my bombs. They're dropping bombs on the entire enemy.
Wait.
We're all around the enemy, Gabe. Yo,
Sorry. Hey, sorry, y'all. Boom.
yo,
Like,
it's
ain't
like, yo, it's the worst thing.
if it was
ever.
if it's shipment, then that's, yeah, man.
Like if there was actual game like statistics on friendly, probably there is for friendly fire and like
In hardcore mode?
in hardcore mode on shipment, it'd be through the effing roof. They'd be like, yeah, we should just stop you having bombs on this map because there's
Honestly,
no point
you should just like,
my dude had
okay, if it's like bullets, friendly fire, whatever, you know, you should be control of your bullets or whatever, or just
Right.
or your trigger finger. But grenades, I know y'all want to make it realistic for hardcore
Grenades-
mode, but come on
Nah,
now.
grenades count. You should know.
Nah.
You should know where you're throwing them.
No.
What shouldn't count is when fucking B-52 thousands of miles up drops them across the map. And my boy.
Nah,
behind
man. If it's a
enemy
grenade,
lines.
I'm just throwing it just to kill one enemy, and then then the friendly then the homie comes around the corner. Like, come on,
It was so shit, bro. It'd be so shit. I'd be like, bro, how you?
Bro,
I don't even touch. I don't
bro.
even touch
Shipment,
hardcore no
yo,
more.
shipment just be nothing but chaos.
Yeah.
Especially if it's hardcore, like it's nothing but fucking chaos.
And then
Like,
I've done, what was it? The worst one had to have been, yeah, it was shipment, hardcore, blitz, like blitz pacing or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So it was 7 against 7 on
That's-
shipment. It
that's
made
already
no
a lot of
sense.
fucking people.
It made
Like,
no sense.
for it to be Blitz, that's already a lot of people, bro.
Then now they're gonna throw Godzilla and King Kong in this. It's like how Sway?
That has to be just for Warzone, because you're not gonna.
No, they said Vanguard too. Yeah, I'm
Man,
excited.
Come on now.
I'm
You
excited.
about to- But
It's
nah,
gonna
bro.
change the game. Have you seen the new Moon Knight
Nah, I haven't seen Moon Knight. I haven't seen a new episode yet.
after the first one?
I mean, I saw the second episode. I haven't seen the third one yet.
Third one yet?
How was it?
Bro, Moon Knight got more power. I ain't don't no disrespect. Got more power and strength than Black Panther.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, Moon Knight.
Listen,
What Black Panther do?
I'm just gonna
What
have
Black
to watch
Panther
this
do?
episode and see.
What Black
for myself,
Panther
'cause
do?
this is
Other than he's
disrespectful,
just a
come
strong
on.
ass nigga, right? He's a strong ass nigga.
His suit, bro. His vibranium suit.
All right, stop right
Come
there. Right?
on, bro.
Stop you right there. The suit gotta be made, right? So he's just a better Batman, right? Moon Knight, different level, bro. I saw different level. The fighting and choreography of it, I was like, yo, Moon Knight, a badass. I did research onto how badass Moon Knight really was.
Mm-hmm.
Moon Knight fought and beat Deadpool to the point where Deadpool said uncle. Hear that. You understand the ass whooping you had to give Deadpool to be like,
And
all
Deadpool
right,
don't
I'm
give
done.
a dude. Deadpool don't give a fuck. So
And he don't die. He'll still come
just-
back.
dude.
And then he also fought Doctor Doom and walked away from the fight. Didn't win, but was like, all right, G, you can have the shit. I'm done with the fight. And then just left on whatever device he had.
Yo,
Moon Knight got some
yo,
strength, son.
if they revamp Fantastic Four, I really hope they do justice for Doctor Doom, because Doctor Doom, like Doctor Doom from the original Fantastic Four movie, he was good, but I feel like as far as like comic wise and how everybody hypes up Doctor Doom, especially how they wanted him to be the new big villain for the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like when I heard Doctor Doom, I'm like, Doctor Doom, like, yeah, he was alright in Fantastic Four, but then when I really got into
Yeah, he better
learning
yeah.
the character of Doctor Doom, like Doctor Doom's a badass.
Well, now that because who should not be named? He's a relative from Loki.
Kane the Conqueror.
Kane the Conqueror.
Yeah, I think Kane the Conqueror is gonna be the new big villain of the next
No,
phase,
but
the next phase. But what?
Kang the Conqueror is a descendant of Doctor Doom. Yeah, that's the lore of it. That's the lore supposedly Kang the Conqueror. He's like a descendant of Doctor Doom. So like now that the multiverse, which I say we gotta watch,
Oh, of course, we're definitely gonna watch it.
I think tickets are on sale now.
It's dropping in May, right?
Yeah, but they got pre-sales on the tickets already anticipating.
Bro, them trailers are looking crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
that's what I was like,
Wanda is just
what they're doing in
Wanda is just going off right now.
Multiverse of Madness is gonna be. That's why I think Doctor Doom will be like probably like they're gonna do a Easter egg or something.
I think they're gonna also do Easter egg for just X-Men and like anybody, like all the people that they bought from Fox, basically.
You have to, especially now that you're bringing in characters like Moon Knight, another crazy feat.
What?
Moon Knight squared up with all of them at one time. All the X-Men, Avengers, and everybody squaring up with him at one time because Moon Knight had some shit, and Moon Knight went toe to toe with them all. Even Logan. They still couldn't bested this man. Some different, and I found out he can move time and shit. He could change the time of the day and stuff. Bro, the dude nasty, bro. He got powers on powers. I didn't think he was that strong, but he stupid strong.
I mean, just the first episode of the season is not gonna make you think that he's this
Get three in. You're gonna be like, what the? I ain't know this. I thought he's just a bum. I thought he's just
a guy in a costume. Like,
I thought he's just an overrated butler.
Overrated butler.
Yo, the suit. You just like, yo, who's this butler out here trying to be Alfred? And then you see what really happened. You're like, yo, this man bad, son. That shit wild. So, but yeah, Moonlight, and like the direction that they're going with Marvel. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that Doctor Doom's gonna be you have to have him to be some type of figure for X-Men, Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. Isn't it what's it called? They're like the team that Zemos, the Abominable, and like all the bad Avengers. You know what I'm talking about? The group that's the bad Avengers. I'll show you.
Are you talking about the one that also has
I think it's
like U.S. agent in it too? Yeah, I think
I think Doctor Doom's gonna get involved with them.
Yeah,
because
I know for the MCU they already got U.S. agent. I think they got like two other ones too. So
who's their Stark? And like Reed Richards would be your best Stark. You know what I'm saying? Like as a villain. I mean, as like a villain,
as someone like a villain version of
Stark.
Yeah.
What better?
He is a scientist. He is super smart. He is super rich. So,
and I'm pretty sure they actually at one moment had some type of interactions with the group. So I wouldn't put it past them that they would throw that in there, which would be dope.
That would actually be a decent surprise. So,
and they run it like they did Civil War.
Oh.
Like almost like a two, or they do Endgame or something like a two-parter. You can't cram too much of them. Because it's like too many.
Or they might just pull a Batman and just make it 3 hours.
Even then, that's what I'm saying. Even with it being 3 hours, I still wouldn't want that because I was like, yo, just break it up, break it into 2 parts. Because like, do like they did with Dune. Like I watched all the Dune. And Dude only got to the sand at the end of the damn movie. I was like, bruh. We're not even.
I mean, you can't really talk to me about Doom. I fell asleep through the movie.
Exactly. You didn't even get to the best part where you see Zendaya. You know what I mean?
I did see Zendaya in the movie. It was right after I saw the scene with Zendaya that I fell asleep.
She really shows up, is what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I was like, bro, this is the part.
I think Dune is back on HBO Max, so I'll watch it again, hopefully. But it was too slow paced, bro. And it was late at night when we watched it, too. Can you blame me?
Yeah, you said you wanted to watch it. I was going to watch it regardless.
You act like you said you're going to watch it regardless. So it's like, hey, I'm here already. Might as well, you know?
Yeah, go to sleep. Not my fault. I was going to watch the movie. You showed up.
Shoot, we were recording. What do you expect me to do?
But yeah, and then now that movies are all 3 hours now. So now we gotta.
I just think it's certain movies. Like they're actually saying that for length time at least, a full length movie is 3 hours, and the whole what used to be like 90 minutes is just now considered a short movie. Which I mean, I kind of get it, cause the way they're taking storytelling now, you know, and you can't to the point where they're not trying to leave out any details or anything like that.
I mean,
because just look at the difference between the original. What's this shit? Oh yeah, the original Justice League and the Snyder Cut Justice League. Two totally different movies.
Absolutely.
And the fact that the Snyder Cuts
Way better.
beat Spider-Man,
Way better.
bro.
Because it makes sense. They do. I don't know
Like
why they
I was
cut
alright
out
with it
so
being
much.
4 hours.
I don't understand why you cut out so much. It didn't make sense.
No,
you
the fact
just out
that you
here.
cut the fact, and I even did see the original one after the Snyder Cut. I'm just like, yo,
There's no point.
Why would you? Like, why?
Just to be mad that it's like, yo, why are these even talking? What happened to Cyborg?
Why would you cut out
don't know.
Cyborg's origin? Why would you cut out anything that has to do with Flash? Why would you cut out just?
Was it Martian Man was in there too?
Yeah, Martian Man.
I will
was in
say
it
his
too.
role. I'm probably bringing that up again as a beating a dead horse. Yo, I needed more from the homie, son. He would just changing disguises and just be like, yo, Superman needs your help. Deuces. What? Martian, where you going, bro? And like,
he wasn't needed. He wasn't needed. He was just trying to get them together. He wasn't really needed.
He wasn't needed when all four of them had to square up against Superman.
They was all right. Superman didn't kill him. He just was alive. He just wanted to get back home.
You tell that to Flash.
He just wanted to get back home.
And you saw Superman lock eyes with a nigga while he was in super speed. Had to freak out. Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, I see you. Yeah, your boy was scared.
That also just shows how OP Superman is. Like, you telling me that you can see this man, like, no,
And
that also reminds me of like, it was with the DC animated universe, Teen Titans versus Justice League, and when they got Superman out of that control, and he's like, okay, I gotta get the Flash. Like, how are we gonna come up with the Flash? And he's just like, Barry, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
How?
That thing even made me cringe. I'm like, yo, you just broke the man's leg.
How you gonna hurt him like this?
Like, dog.
How you gonna hurt him like this?
And he's like, hey, how long is that gonna take you to heal? 30 minutes. You got 10 minutes. Like,
How you gonna rush
come
me on
on,
that?
how you gonna rush this heal?
Like, the rudeness on that too. You broke my.
Like, you just broke my fucking leg. Come on?
And then what makes you assume I can heal it?
In 10 minutes.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you how long it's gonna take for me to heal it.
They should make some of those like real life responses. It's an inline fracture now, bro, or it's a hairline fracture. It's sticking out of the skin. It's not a 10-minute heal.
It's like,
30
dude,
minutes.
you snapped the shit, bro. Like,
It's
come on.
30 minutes. You got 10. No, 30.
Nah, 30.
minutes.
I'll see you in 30.
You can come back here in 10 minutes. I'm still gonna be sitting here. That's how I do it. That's why they can't have black superheroes. You have some true black
Get outta here,
superheroes.
man.
Have some true black superheroes, some hood black superheroes that can tell some bullshit. What do you mean? We gotta go blow up this meteorite. Yeah, we gotta blow up the meteorite. All of us on it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Nah,
Oh,
son.
oh my god.
I got shit to do tomorrow, so I gotta pick up a baby mama.
Speaking of DC animation, yo, have you seen the long Halloween?
No.
The Batman? Nah, bro, you gotta watch it. That shit.
The Long Halloween?
Yeah, it's a two-parter. And it's phenomenal. It's just freaking phenomenal. I freaking love it.
The Long Halloween. It's the Batman Long
And
Halloween.
it
right?
really dives deep into the whole detective side of Batman,
Mhm.
but it's super dope.
Where's this?
It's on HBO Max.
Okay. Both of them?
Yeah, both part 1 and part 2 is on HBO Max.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I have a bunch of stuff on HBO Max to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm watching the Magical Beast thing because of Harry Potter tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna nerd out on that.
I finished season 1 of Food Wars.
Haha.
Still got 4 more seasons to go, but bro, like
This is the one he
the one when he went up against in the Curry match. It's just like
Hunger.
every single time it's like, bro, they just focus so much on smell, like that, and it's like, yo, you just really learn that smell really affects cooking.
Mm-hmm.
You're really like, not only does Food Wars like it does teach you a lot about cooking. Like there's also like a science to this shit. I'm like, golly, like.
Better level your game up now, Eugene. You want a
Man,
rematch?
what?
You want a rematch?
Oh, of course. We definitely gonna have that rematch. We might do something different than wings, cause we was evenly matching wings. I'm not gonna lie. Like let's like try something like a new dish or something like that, or just a new like meat. Let's actually make it like a food war.
Let's make lamb.
I've only cooked lamb like twice. I cooked lamb. I cooked lamb shoulder one time. I cooked lamb chops one time.
How about a producer? How about a producer?
Wait.
Said that's a no.
What?
It's twice.
So what? What?
I'm an amateur when it comes to lamb.
Lena challenged you also on the last podcast.
What Lena gonna cook?
It was an act.
What Lena gonna cook?
Lena was at the last.
The podcast.
Not during the pod.
Oh.
She said during the pod.
Oh.
What she trying to challenge Gabe
Yeah,
to?
what's the challenge me to?
I think cooking, mashed potatoes.
She don't want to
That's
smoke.
too easy.
She don't
Mashed
smoke.
potatoes is too easy of a
She don't want
dish.
to smoke. She want to smoke?
No, rice.
Right.
She want to smoke.
Rice might be basic, but there's a lot you can do with rice. Like
don't want
just
to smoke.
even in Food Wars, there's a lot you could do with rice, and a lot with rice you could just
She wants
that
that
brings
smoke.
that brings out a dish. So rice might be simple, but you.
I got a paella pan. She about to lose.
Oh. All right, Mr. Chef.
I'm gonna
Oh,
break up the paella pan and
What's your-
have a grand old time.
Hey yo,
We're gonna run it here then. I presume.
hey yo, quick debate, real quick. All right, so I saw this on Facebook, and it was basically saying build your dream Saturday morning cartoon lineup. All right, and here it is, real quick. It's like you got $20. The $5 tier is Avatar: Last Airbender, Fairy Odd Parents, Rocket Power, and Hey Arnold. $4 tier: Rugrats, Angry Beavers, SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron. $3 tier: All Real Monsters, Cat Dog, As Told by Ginger, My Life as a Teenage Robot. $2 tier: El Tigre, Danny Phantom, Invader Zim, which I think is disrespectful to Invader Zim. Like, how you gonna have Invader Zim be $2? And Wild Thornberries. And the $1 tier is Roscoe Modern Life, The X's, Chalk Zone, and Doug. Create your lineup.
$20, you said?
Yep, $20. Create the lineup.
I'll be honest. I'm just gonna cancel out all top row. All right, that
Dang.
invested. Yeah, just.
Really? Avatar?
I gotta watch one episode of Avatar.
No,
Help
not
me
one.
out.
I mean, I don't know about one episode, but like
Saturday morning lineup.
Saturday, like it could be like, hey, 2 episodes or what?
So I'm
what,
$10 out. Yeah, you're wild. Off. Yeah, no. I'm good. I'll just cut out the whole top row. However, I'll run like 2 episodes of Angry Beavers. I'll throw an episode of that's 8. Throw an episode of Invader Zim. It's 10. I'll probably do like 2 episodes of Rocko's Modern Life. A Cat Dog. No, I'm sorry. An All Real Monsters for $3. Just 5 left. I'll do a Chalk Zone and a SpongeBob. Yeah. Bro, I just want to laugh.
They ain't that bad. That's not a bad
Yeah.
lineup.
I just
I'm not
want to
gonna lie.
laugh because like you're gonna have some serious laughing ones. Invader Zim, classic.
Of course. Which I would like to say, like, why Invader Zim being $2?
Because like that's a perfect. I want 2 episodes. Run me 2 episodes of Invader Zim back to back all day. 3 episodes. You can drop a whole 20 and make it a marathon for the day. Your whole Saturday set.
Just with Invader Zim.
Just Invaders. Think about it. A whole Invaders in marathon.
That is lit.
Come
when they
on.
used to, on Saturday morning, you just do marathons on one show. That's
Like you running like 4 episodes of Avatar. That barely covers whatever issue they're dealing with.
That's just 2 hours of Avatar.
You missed me on that. Rocko's Modern Life was too low, but it was low in the totem pole.
It was too low. Like
laughs for days. Son.
Russell's Modern Life is I think it's worth more than just $1. Like, come on. Now.
Nah, it's not, see, I think you're giving value to this rather than it's not value as much as it's like like
what you're gonna get out of
it. Yeah. So it's like you like you get a better deal off the dollar purchases.
Because I guess with like intent, I would say like probably intensity, like the whole top row, they're like intense as like cartoons. Like Rocket Power is like there's a lot of shit goes on in Rocket Power, a lot of shit goes on in Hey Arnold, like.
That's
So
what
I
I'm
get
saying.
why they say $5 for that one.
But I
It's
mean, but with the amount of shit that they're going on with, don't you just get
all,
tired of?
all packed up in one episode.
I'm
Too.
saying, don't you get tired of just like a story, like a message being told to you? You just want some nonsense. Like I'll be honest, you'd watch a whole marathon of Hey Arnold and not get bored after a while on 1 or 2 episodes.
I wouldn't get bored. No, not really. I used to watch like marathons of Hey Arnold all the time.
And
like after a while, it's like okay, but
that's what I'm saying. Now,
I mean, Hey Arnold, no, Hey Arnold wasn't like.
Would you have the same reaction, right, with Invader Zim? That's my point.
Not at all. But I mean, Hey Arnold wasn't like ha funny, but it was a good cartoon show.
I'm saying I don't need that much. All I'm saying is I don't need that much of it. But like when there's mindless nonsense and Invader Zim's half episodes, you get 2 episodes per 1 episode.
Honestly, I am surprised that they got the X's on here.
Yeah, it is
like
true.
the X's, like it was an alright show, but it's like I understand why they can't. I understand why it's not on Paramount Plus.
I mean, yeah.
Like I understand exactly why. Nickelodeon canceled the show.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't that good of a show, but it was all right.
But I mean, like with some of the shows lineups they have on there, Chalk Zone. You really tell me you wouldn't sit through Chalk Zone marathon?
Oh, of course. I watched the whole season like
drop
just in one day.
Drop a whole dub on it. You drop a whole dub on Chalk Zone?
It's worth
You drop a whole dub?
It's worth dropping the dub on Chalk Zone.
You get what I'm saying? So like I think putting them at the dollar value makes them like you got something to truly watch on like a Saturday night. Because then what's your
Saturday morning?
Saturday morning. Cause what's your $2 one?
$2 ones are it's Danny Phantom, it's I think it's LT Gray. Dang man, you blind?
Yeah, I'm colorblind. Wild Thornberries. And Wild Thornberries. Yeah.
Wild Thornberries and Invader Zim. Yeah.
You see, like all the rows got like 1 or 2 solid hits. And the rest of them, you can miss me on that, fam. I can sit through half of them and be like, yeah, it's whatever. Now, you run me a Cartoon Network lineup, now we talking.
What do you think would be a $5 tier for Cartoon Network? If we talking Cartoon Network, what do you think would be on the $5 tier?
$5 tier, okay.
I think,
you're gonna have a Ben 10 or something.
I think Ben 10 could be more of like 4.
Nah, that's gonna be a $5 tier.
I think it's 4
because it's right there. It's gonna be right up there with Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, Teen Titans definitely $5 tier.
You can't give value to this because that's what you did there. Because like you feel like Chalk Zone and stuff should be higher up. No, I don't want it. I want it cheaper. You get what I'm saying? I want it $1.
Yeah.
So
I think Codename Kids Next Door is definitely $5 tier.
Yeah. Nah. Codename Kids Next Door. It's gonna be like 3.
3?
Yeah. Because you think about how hot Codename Kid Next Door was. And how lit a show was.
No, they had so many marathons with.
You're gonna run
that
one's gonna run down at like a 3. Adventure Time's gonna be around at a 3.
Adventure Time I think is a 2. Adventure Time is 2 because they will marathon that thing to death. Same with Even Stevens. Even Stevens is a $2 tier one too.
I never watched Even Stevens, bro.
I haven't watched it either, but I know they just have marathons of that shit all the time.
See, I'm not going off. I'm not in my head. I'm going off like what really hit in terms of cartoons, like what hit in Cartoon Network.
What would you?
Courage Cowardly Dog.
$1.
That's $1.
That's
tier.
definitely $1. Like
maybe 2. I'll give it maybe 2 just because you got. But yeah, Dexter's Laboratory $1. I give it at the $1. Dexter's Laboratory because you can binge that.
You could. It's definitely bingeable. Johnny Bravo
$1. It was bullshit. This is like that's just a throwaway. That's a throwaway $1.
What about Cow and Chicken?
$2 that. $2 Cow and Chicken. Throw a $3 on Scooby Doo. Original Scooby Doo. No, not this new.
I know the original Scooby Doo. I think. $3 is
Run at $3
definitely because you could binge Scooby Doo, but
now how far back we going on Cartoon Network? Because like
I'm talking like modern day and classic like
Johnny
90s,
Quest, right?
90s too.
Johnny Quest $1. I don't know what you. Johnny Quest is gas. If you ain't watch Johnny Quest and Haji, the Indian dude, the Indian boy, it was hella racist. Hella racist. As a child, though, we ain't give a fuck.
What about Samurai Jack? Samurai Jack?
I'll give Samurai Jack. That one's gonna be. I could see that be a $4 or $5 tier. Because at the same time, you got a question. Because it teetered on along the lines of Adult Swim too.
Yeah, it did.
So I'd say that's like that'd be up there with I'll put it at a $4 and give Teen Titans the $5 tier.
Yeah.
Cause keep that Samurai Jack's solid as well. And then we're gonna give what's the robot girl, the teenage robot? Wasn't that Cartoon Network?
No, that was Nickelodeon.
That was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Life of Teenage Robot was Nickelodeon.
Flapjack
is definitely $2.
$2, yeah.
$2 for sure.
Chowder's
$2.
But your lineup would be solid though.
I think Cartoon Network had the most like marathon worthy cartoons.
Yeah, man.
Like they probably like they didn't have a lot of like epic, like some of them weren't too epic, like besides Teen Titans and Codename Kids Next Door, but they were definitely like you could go like if Nickelodeon was having a day of play or something, that I think Ed Eddie, that's a hard one because Ed and Eddie is binge watchable, but it's also like it's so much shit within
$2.
Nah.
You gotta put it because it's bingeable. It's good.
It is binge. It is.
You got the Ralph disrespects.
But it's such a legendary show.
You disrespect the son of a goat. You had one hell of
I have to give it $3. I have to give it $3 because it's such a legendary show.
Even though it's stop doing that because legendary show doesn't mean you don't have to make it a higher price. I ain't trying to pay extra for legendary shit, dog. Come on. I want Ed and Eddie.
That is kind of I think there is a reason why they didn't do a Cartoon Network version of this because like a lot of the Cartoon Network shows were just bingeable.
Yeah,
you can literally just binge watch all of them.
I mean, you could binge watch the whole top row of that, but it's just like it's a whole day.
Yeah,
like
you could spend a whole day watching the original Fairly Odd Parents.
And then nah.
I mean, Fairly Odd Parents
still
show.
30-minute episode. And Nate, that got boring after a while.
I don't know.
I feel like until they start adding the crossovers, when they start getting wild with the
the crossovers were wild.
Yeah.
Now who do you think? Now real quick before we move on, who had the better crossovers, Disney or Nickelodeon?
I guess Nickelodeon.
Because Disney also had live action crossovers along with the animated crossovers as well.
I guess I'll go with Disney. I guess I just have to go with Disney. It's because their story hit better. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's a hard call. Because you're going off crossovers Nickelodeons, but like unless you go by like your childhood, you wouldn't know the crossovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like outside of like Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, and like another one. Like there's like several ones in Nickelodeon, and like was it Rocko's Modern Life and I think Rocko's Modern Life and another one did a crossover at one moment.
I think also Rugrats and All Real Monsters had a quick. It was like a cameo in a way.
But
I think with Nickelodeon with their crossovers, it wasn't like besides the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, the crossovers were mainly like just cameos.
Right.
They were just cameo crossovers in a way.
That's where I'm
mainly because I think Bert Hammond or something like that. I know his last name is with an H, but most of the shows he made.
Mm-hmm.
Like Fairly Odd Parents, I know he was a producer with Fairly Odd Parents. He producer with Danny Phantom. I think there are like 2 other shows where he was executive producer of it too. So he could do whatever he want with his shows. So
this is true. I mean, I think that would be the direction that most cartoons should go now, right? When you start splicing them together and start bringing them, because if it's the same universe, why not?
I mean, we're starting.
Titans had one, didn't they?
I think so.
But that would be
Cartoon Network.
Not
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. Yeah, Teen Titans had one with Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, the movie Teen Titans versus Teen Titan Go, which was actually kind of funny.
Yeah. There's a few of them out there.
Yeah, man. But let's get into some good, bad, and what the fuck.
I'm probably going to Tubbies after this. Oh, sorry. I'm saying probably going to Tubbies after this.
All right. But so for our first topic, we got it's this video that I came across from like I think last week or something on Twitter, and it was just too wild for me not to share it. But so what it is it's this video of this woman who I guess she was about to get married. I mean, not she ain't about to get married like anymore, but so apparently her fiance was getting caught getting dome in that limo. As you can see, like, first of all, what's wild about this thing right now is that his pants is fully off. Like, you couldn't just go reaching down to the ankles. Like,
You don't want to get him dirty. He's wearing all white.
I mean, but still, like, you supposed to like. I wouldn't encourage anybody to do this, but if you are going to, that's what for some people, that's what the bachelor party's for. Like, come on now.
Damn.
Is it so sad that they're just getting this Yo, whoever the videographer is, use a menace, but you also the GOAT for this. Cause bruh.
What's funny is, you know what's really funny to me though? Is that like, because Maury's retired, right? Yeah, man.
Well,
man.
Maury and Jerry Springer both, but
Maury retired this year, right?
yeah.
The cameraman already looking for work. Already. You saw him look.
That man was running.
Yeah, look at him.
That was some Maury style type of running to get that footage.
There it is. The running scene. Yeah, he kept up the whole group. He
even kept up with them when it was chasing the fiance.
Had him in focus and anything, son.
Oh my god, that was great videography.
It was stable
That
and
was
all that.
great videography work. Honestly,
Your boys out here working.
I would just like to know, like, why in the limo? Like,
windows?
could have done this the night
Through the
before.
My thing,
You pull up at the limo.
I think the issue we more have to say here is like it's right outside. It's not like, oh, you did it like at the limo shop, you know what I mean, where we pick you up at.
Y'all driving to the wedding.
You're driving. You did this. You're still in the like you're still here, like you're here now. Like you're supposed to be done. Like you could have gotten away with it if you were done.
You could have got out, had the girl stay inside or whatever. Just like just be
pay the driver $20.
Just be in the back. Just
slip around. When
give
we
me
all
20
inside.
minutes and just go to the back row.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on.
Have the driver slip around while we all inside.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy looks like he was gonna be a cheater either way. Like, come on now.
The family looked like they all knew. They ain't even like, oh.
The family just like, yo.
Look, the man in the back was just like.
I think that was part. I think he was part of the. I think that was part of the other fiance's posse. Like, they're just like, hey, yo, please, just don't hurt him, man.
There's a tall
We ain't
dude.
trying to.
That's all in the back.
Yo, someone had quoted this and was like, yo, the videographer is a menace for this. Like, how you do? It's like, hey, man, I'm betting you they was about to cancel this wedding. This man has already got his deposit. He just like, yo, I might not get paid in full for this. So I'm about to get some footage.
There's a boy, there's a dude right here. He knew he fucked up. Wait, watch. You see him put his hand on the back of his head? He knew he knew his boy fucked up.
It's like, dang, man.
Look.
It's like,
He's like,
dang, man. Like, I told him not to do this, bro. Come on. Like,
man, we
God.
did so much liquor last night. That's
Hey,
tragic.
yo, that videographer was like, yo, I'm leaving here with something. I'm either gonna get paid or I'm getting something.
Footage is footage. I'm getting views,
like,
or I'm getting a check.
It's like you paid me to film this wedding. I'm most likely not even gonna get paid in full, so I'm doing something with this wedding. Nah, but the background music in it is wild too. Like, come on, man. Oh God, we could literally digest this thing all day. But yo, let's just move on to our next topic because this is gonna be wild. All right, so the next video that we are discussing is coming from good old Facebook.
These boys quick, boy.
Yo, this is what teamwork is about. Like, if everybody in America would just have the same type of teamwork as these guys are, we would be all right as a country. We would definitely be all right.
Yeah, man. Woo!
Yeah.
Sorry, the last one with the dog was close.
Nah, for real though.
The last the boy with the red shorts, son.
They just like we gonna get this ball. Like, we gonna get this ball. Like,
how long you think it took them to come up with the plan? So one jump from one side, one jump from the other side.
I think this has to be 5 minutes. Like, yo, they're just like, yo, we could clean this fence real quick. You know.
How'd they get the ball so far over there?
Yo, someone was trying to test their arm, I hear a girl in the back, so he's like, all right, hey
showing off.
Yo, shawty, watch this. Oh, it's right in someone's yard. Yo, then they got a pit. Yo, I ain't trying to get. Hey, a pit, while that thing look like it'll do some damage if it catches your ass. And that shit fast too, bro. Imagine, now, if it was a German Shepherd, they would not be able to do this. You'll literally just have to be like, ma'am, our ball got in y'all yard. We sorry.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
I'm not trying that with a German Shepherd, bro.
A German Shepherd to eat you. You come back with no legs. Well, empty your legs.
Yo, I don't want to talk about it, bro. Oh man. But nah, man. Like, for real. But dude, that's a great strategy, man. Yo, one person, once you get out, oh, you here? Dude, it's just like, yo, I thought dogs were supposed to be more intelligent than this, bro.
Nah.
Because there are some dogs that are real intelligent. Like, come on now.
Nah, it just wasn't trained. That's to say, like, if you had a German Shepherd, it would just prioritize the one that got closest.
It's like,
yo,
like,
I'm going after you.
Wait a second. Someone else is about to come over. He gonna be halfway to like, all right, one of them's about to jump over.
Oh, you still by the front of the fence. I don't need to worry about you.
Nah, but yo, the last one though, yo, that man cleared the fence. Like, yo. But nah, man, this is one of these videos that's like, yo, you just got. This reminds me of your childhood too. Man. Like,
just having some
fun. We've all had to jump a fence with a dog that had a vicious dog in the back. We all had to. That's like a rite of passage in your childhood. Jump that fence. Don't get bit by the dog.
Yup. All right. What else
man. All right.
Ghost.
Let's go on to the next topic.
Ghost violates man while he was sleeping.
Oh, this one, man.
How bad can it be? What do you mean ghost?
I mean, it's quite bad. I'm just like, yo.
Oh my gosh.
So apparently with this one, it's this man who he was basically saying that while he was sleeping, he was violated by a demon or a spirit or something. And so he set up a hidden camera in his room because it was like, yo, I've been waking up with pains, man. I'm like, yo, first of all, I don't know what kind of freaky ass spirit this is, but bro, this is hard to watch.
That goes tear that ass up, boy. That goes tear that ass up.
I'm just like, yo, like, what caused this?
Yeah, the memes coming after this though.
I've already seen some wild ass memes about this thing. Like,
there's no all the disrespect.
Oh yeah, the cat in the video was just like, yo, usually I sleep next to you, but man, you on some other stuff. I'm out. I'm going back to my bed.
Yeah, like bro ain't even honestly,
like,
you don't wake up.
Cat ain't did nothing.
You don't wake up like
that. Yo, I actually saw this one quote that was like, yo, Buddy must have liked it because how you not wake up with all that?
That's what I'm saying. How you not? You got that's a lot.
Like you got folded like 360. Like you got folded, you know, taught like spun around like.
Some of the memes on this.
Honestly, I'm just thinking like, bro, like you probably, I don't know. I have a feeling he probably just like turned over for it too.
Haunted
like,
Mansion 2. They wrong for that. Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion 3.
Oh yeah.
They wrong for that, yo. Yo. Internet have no chill. This man is possessed by a ghost, and we just out here laughing at him.
Not even possessed. This man's just being just straight prison style violated by a ghost, and people someone's gonna find a way to make it funny.
There was a cat. Oh yeah, there was a cat. The
Yeah,
cat
the
didn't
cat-
even help him.
Dude, the cat. What's the cat gonna do? Like, what is the cat really gonna do?
He lived by himself. How
But-
he don't live by himself. Not in this
He
economy.
must. He
Look at
must.
him. He don't live by himself in this economy.
He must.
You can't.
You got hit and can't. Anybody else would have barged in and been like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Right.
Because you must be making a lot of noise.
Hey, what's going on in here? Hey, what's going on in here?
It's like,
How do you stop your friend from getting ghost raped?
I don't know. I'm like,
There's so many questions to this to help this person.
you just probably gotta wake him up or something. I don't know.
Like, do priests get involved at this moment? Because I feel like priests shouldn't get involved. That's wild, fam.
Yo, like, get your crucifix, man. Like, come on.
That's wild.
That is extremely. Oh my god. But man, let's move on to our next one. This one was when I saw the story, it was actually interesting to me because it's been a while since I went to Kmart.
Yeah.
And apparently back in the day, there used to be like 2,000 Kmarts all around America. But now they're saying that, and of course they're going to blame, and they blaming Walmart, they blaming Amazon mainly. They blaming mainly Amazon. But they're saying that now all across America, there's only 3 Kmarts left. And one is in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it is those people's fault.
I mean, I can understand why, but it's like, yo, it just also shows that just some companies just can't adapt.
It was not even about the can't adapt.
Because Walmart's still pushing strong.
Yeah.
And even with Amazon, Walmart's still pushing strong. Walmart got its online game up. You know,
Yeah,
you
but-
got curbside.
But I'm saying that Walmart is the opposite version of Amazon. They capitalize the market on brick and mortar, and then targets the white version. So like you can't say that like when you have 3 of those companies competing against. Where's Best Buy right now? Best Buy about to be blinked out of existence.
Best Buy still got the brick and mortar.
You
but
been in that Best Buy store?
I ain't been in Best Buy in a while. But it's like,
Damn, it
Best
was
Buy
depressing.
is still holding strong.
No, it's not.
But Best Buy is more just technology. It's more, it is more like technology and like anything like that. So it's a main focus for Best Buy. So
No, they're just the same. They're just the same as like the others. Because like you can buy furniture off Best Buy. You can buy appliances. You can buy tables and chairs and shit.
yeah, but they're
Snacks and food.
Yeah,
they
but
sell.
I mean they're not selling whole steaks in Best Buy. But my whole thing is just that the main attraction for Best Buy is their tech stuff, like computer stuff,
But I'm saying like if I can get the same thing at Walmart, what's the point of Best Buy?
and probably cheaper too.
Yeah, and then I can get this, and I can get it at Amazon. Why do I have to walk into a Walmart? You know what I mean? Like it really does come down to that point where you're just like, hey, what's the real fucking point we even in this building? I worked at Sears, so like I know they owned Kmart. I remember that one across the street was there.
Yeah, and they was
trash.
and then that one time they was actually trying to like merge Sears and Kmart.
They did merge Sears and Kmart.
Yeah, and
they
they
ended
worked.
up closing anyway. It was doo doo.
Oh man.
And then it comes down to just like the stores like companies like Samsung and LG have like set inventory that they allotted out. When you're going against like Amazon, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, there's not a lot of inventory left for you to buy, especially if you're not a like striving company. So like that's how like your Kmarts and shit start getting phased out. It's like, bro, you ain't got money. Yeah, but I want 4 TVs. You can't even afford 4 TVs, fam. But
Like
I'll
who's
sell
gonna buy?
them.
Who's gonna buy the 4 TVs?
Yeah, right.
Like who you selling 4 TVs to?
Who you gonna flip them to? No one going to your store anyway. It's like, yo, I'm just trying to make a quick buck. Nah, get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. And so that's what happens. It's tragic.
It is.
Hopefully.
I mean, I wonder how long these Kmart's are gonna like last. Are they just gonna be like Are they gonna be like Blockbuster, where like the last one's just gonna be like a museum? I think that's what we should do for some of these stores, though. Like a lot of these like stores from back in the day and everything. Just once the last one's about to just go bankrupt or whatever, keep it there, and just have it be like just an attraction for that city. The same one like that Blockbuster in Washington. Just have whichever Kmart is the last one standing stays in that state, and y'all just open up as an attraction.
And you're gonna go see it at Kmart. You gonna pull up to
It's nostalgia,
Shack?
man.
You gonna pull up to Payless?
They did the same thing for Blockbuster. People pull up to the Blockbuster.
Blockbuster's still open, fam. The one store still runs. They still
People
sell
still
DVDs.
go.
Yeah,
so
'cause
someone's
they still
gonna
get DVDs.
so someone's gonna travel to go to that Kmart.
To
That
get a
last
DVD.
Kmart.
Yeah, no,
Like, come
for
on,
what?
man.
For some shacks? What? Why am I going to Kmart
Hey
for?
man,
Some
Shaq.
Kmart, some
Hey
Kmart
man,
appliances?
Shaq has been providing affordable shoes for kids for years, man. Come on now. Shaq been making money off them shoes, so come on now.
I'm not going to go to Kmart for shacks. Just go on fucking Amazon and get some shacks for cheap. You see what I'm saying? This don't make no sense now. Like I used to have the shop your way points.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know you used to shop at Kmart. I got my shop your way points. What do we do with them now? I got $40 in shop your way points.
Be like, hey,
Can't
can I
buy
cash
shit.
these in real quick? Like,
We ain't got
like,
shit
man,
to cash them in on.
like, man, can I cash out on these things, man? Man, we ain't done this in 20 years, man. Come on.
All right, I ain't got,
Oh my god.
dude, I ain't got shit to cash in on, fam.
Oh, dog.
So,
Oh man.
what else we got?
Yeah, we got our last
Oh,
topic
man.
here, and
Yeah, that was brutal.
yeah. So for our last topic, we have the New York City subway attack, where the one man, he was on the subway, he had a gas mask on, he threw, I guess, a gas canister, and then just started shooting. I mean, this is definitely tragic, but I mean,
You sure you did it? They all say you did it, right?
I mean, yeah, they're saying that they found the they're saying that, the guy who they arrested, they're saying he's a subject. So we don't know yet. They haven't even brought out any of the security tapes. So we don't know for sure this is the guy.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty sus. Don't get me wrong, because like when you look at the camera footage, it's like a smoke screen.
Yep.
That puts the cameras that are in the train like out of usage. So we say this black dude did it. Just making sure we got the right black dude, because we already got a Central Park 5.
Mm-hmm. This guy's 60 and he's just like, yo, I got nothing to lose, man. Whatever. He went without a fight. He's just like, yo, I got nothing to lose. I'm 60 years old, man.
Didn't he turn himself in?
He didn't turn himself in. He was just like, it wasn't like he was resisting.
That's wild.
He's just like, yo, I'm just gonna go through this court. I'm gonna try and prove I'm innocent or not. I mean, yeah, man. But
He's gonna try to prove his innocence.
I don't know. Hey, shoot, try. But yeah, that whole thing is definitely a tragedy. I mean, I think it was like 14 people who died from it. I think another like 16 that was injured or something like that. So
I don't take no public transportation to the city no more, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I mean, in New York, they say that's the best way to go in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Because the traffic wise is crazy out in New York.
Can't find parking. I swear to God, I'll go.
And they say it's better to walk in New York.
I'll go. Walking in New York is nothing. I'll rather drive. I swear, I'll take an Uber. I'll get a cab. I'll pay for I'll drive my car and pay for parking. I'll spend upwards of $100 on some transit just because I ain't being in that dumbass train, bro. I've seen people just drop a deuce. I've seen naked people walk on the train. Seen people get stabbed.
Are you gonna stop a naked person going on a train?
I don't. That's the thing with New Yorkers though. You don't say shit because you don't want yourself to get involved with none of the BS that you were saying. So it's like you want to be a good person, but it's like you trying to get stabbed today? Nah. What am I off to do? I'm off to a job interview right now. They really gonna believe me? I stopped a train stabbing.
Yo, it's crazy shit that happens on the train all the time. Like, come on now.
But then it's like, and it's a double.
They're probably just gonna be like, all right, man,
right, and it's a
whatever,
double-edged
man,
sword
just go.
because you tell them the truth, and then they go, yeah, I know all crazy shit always happens on the train, fam. You late, huh? What? Yo, hold on.
It's
dude.
like, yo, I was late. I was late because
Wait.
there was a shooting in the subway. It's
Like
like
a dude jumped on the tracks and committed suicide. You're late. The whole subway line was down, bro. Like, what you want me to do?
still late.
All right, you be like, all right, G, just don't even. I don't even want to work here anyway, bro. Fuck this job. You didn't even have the job. You're already saying fuck this job. That's how bad it would be.
Man, but most definitely, this is definitely a tragedy. I mean, I'm not. The FBI was saying that there was no, like, they didn't find any footage before the arrest, so the whole investigation is gonna be fishy. Like, I feel like we are gonna see this man's face for years to come by now.
I agree too. I think.
I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there, especially because he's black and it's a mass shooting. They definitely gonna broadcast this man's face just as much as they can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just. But yo, let's get into some Nerdz Talk. So, I just want to ask you, have you seen a trailer for? Well, first of all, you found out they come out with a new Kingdom Hearts, not just Kingdom Hearts 4, but another game on the top of that. So they come up with 2 new Kingdom Hearts games. And I'm just asking, did you see the trailer for the?
No.
For the 4th one?
No. I didn't. The 4th is Kingdom
It's
Hearts.
a Kingdom Hearts 4.
But then there's another one.
Yeah, and it's another game too that they're coming out with.
All right.
Bruh,
All right. I looked at the wrong trailer.
Bruh, it is beautiful.
I looked at the wrong.
The trailer is just beautiful.
And
honestly, like I just hope they're not gonna make us wait a whole decade for this game. Like we already waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's not wait any longer for this right here.
I don't know. They're saying it might still take some time before.
I mean, of course, it's gonna take some time. Like it's always taken time for Kingdom Hearts has always took its time. They've always taken their time with their games, but let's just not. Let's please, let's just not. Let's not take too much time. Like it took them like what, like 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 years for Kingdom Hearts 3? Like, come on. Let's not.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They're using Unreal Engine 4, bro.
Unreal Engine
Unreal 5. Unreal Engine 4.
Unreal Engine 4?
Was what the trailer used.
Ooh.
So like the digital, the trailer footage is Unreal Engine 4, but the game footage is gonna be Unreal Engine 5. That's gonna be super crispy, and then they're bringing in Star Wars.
Yeah, they're saying that they're looking like it's gonna bring in Star Wars. I could just imagine a Star Wars world. I would love that.
But also, they say the remake for Final Fantasy 9 is now more realistic after this one though, after this game.
Really?
Yeah, in an article. So if that's the case, you'll have a new Final Fantasy. New Final Fantasy. Because I guess if they
are they coming out with another Final Fantasy?
That's what they're saying here. It's more likely now for them to do such a thing.
Because what was the last Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy was it 14?
14, but they're gonna remake 9.
Why not? Well, I mean, I guess Final Fantasy is one of those games where it's like you could remake them and no one will care.
But I guess it's also the it's specific just 9.
Just 9.
Just 9. So it's not like they're going to do anything. So I guess 9 had some correlation to this Kingdom Hearts somehow. Maybe Final Fantasy 9 was made by the same creators.
Probably.
Of KH3.
Probably.
I think it is. So maybe that's why once they do this new, because if you think about it, they're going to remake it's Final Fantasy 9 remake with Unreal Engine 5. Mm-hmm. So they're going to do the new one and then they're going to do the new Unreal Engine, see how the game comes out, and then probably redo like the Halo. Remember how to do Halo Anniversary?
Yeah.
That would be solid.
It would be.
Like if you start, because now with the technology of Unreal Engine, you can start remaking imagine like a Simpsons Hit and Run.
With
Unreal Engine, bro. Come on.
the possibilities for this new Unreal Engine is just endless.
Or you do, let's say we do like a
Remasters are gonna you're gonna see more remasters, and I won't be mad about it.
Not at all. Not at all. Like you do it on and I don't know if it would hit, but you do an Unreal Engine 5 Vice City.
I would love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what did they do? What did they do with
crispier look.
I mean, I already know that they already re-released San Andreas, but what they did with San Andreas?
I don't think they used the Unreal Engine on San Andreas. They might. I'll look that up. I don't think they did, but like this is the direction of games going now, because Unreal Engine also did a couple movies. Unreal Engine 5 did a couple movies on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. They had a couple.
Didn't they do
the Final Fantasy movie they have on Netflix? I think they have.
What about the Resident Evil series?
That was going to say that they did that one too, I believe.
And that looked
like it was real.
Yeah, I didn't even like when I saw the trailer for it, I didn't even think that it was animation until I was like, wait a second, it looks old. And then when I saw it said animated, I'm like, yo, y'all lying.
Right?
Like, come on. But I am very excited for the next Kingdom Hearts. I remember yesterday you were basically like talking about like what Disney might do as far as characters.
I did ask that. I'm sorry. I pulled up games. Well, I pulled up Unreal Engine's games that have been used so far.
Oh, okay.
Redfall? Yeah. Hasn't been released yet. I didn't know this. Fortnite
used Unreal Engine?
Yeah, 5. Dreamhouse. Echoes of End. Black Myth. Wukong. A lot of games. Okay, I get it now. These are all games that are coming out.
Oh, okay.
These haven't been released yet.
All right.
So these are all the new games that are in new development. Yo, they have I ain't gonna hold you. They got a game where it's like medieval times, but you're like in like the front lines of war.
Oh, Mortal Online?
Yeah. That might be pretty dope.
That would definitely hit.
And some hand-to-hand combat, and you got they do a proper cinematic and gameplay. Some of the games that they're coming out with Unreal Engine 5 now, it's gonna be some heavy hitters for some exclusive game
Stalker
consoles.
2, Quantum Error. Quantum Error don't look too bad either. The Layers of Fear project, dude. The hand in this thing looks like a photo. Like,
bro,
this
is
is
so
definitely
realistic.
unreal. This shit is definitely unreal. Like,
it's so realistic. I'm Arc 2's coming out. You're wild. People love Arc. Yo, that's what's gonna be cool.
What up?
Mobile game of Game and Throws.
A mobile Game of Thrones game?
Yeah. Unreal Engine 5.
I mean, I haven't watched Game of Thrones, so I mean,
neither have I. But you're
so basically just another medieval game.
Medieval game, but for mobile platforms. Because now think about it, you're asking your phone to do the type of. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mobile game. It's not like you can play this. It's not a PC or like a console game. There's a new Witcher game coming out. A new Tomb Raider.
I would love to see Tomb Raider with
Unreal Engine 5.
Unreal Engine 5 for sure.
And then you're lying.
What?
You're lying. It's yet to be officially announced, but Mass Effect 4. Ready? You ready? A new BioShock game.
I mean, I've been knew that a new BioShock game was coming out, but using Unreal Engine
5. BioShock Infinity had amazing graphics for the time when it came out.
It did.
Like even that was impressive.
Yeah.
To throw Unreal Engine 5 on that now, you might as well put that in, and then put that VR. Shit, you're gonna have people fucked up in the head, bro. They won't know the difference in real life.
Anything that comes out with Unreal Engine 5, I'm not using VR.
I wouldn't know the difference in real life. You couldn't tell the difference. It'd be like Free Guy.
Like honestly,
it's gonna be wild.
Like honestly, I've been playing I've been streaming like Jurassic Evolution 2.
How was that?
It's that I just got through the campaign like before I got here and everything.
I played the first one,
and it's pretty decent. I'm gonna stream like the Chaos Theory part of it, but
did they fix their breeding issue? Like, I feel like breeding animals was a hassle.
I mean, I haven't like done. I think that's for the sandbox version.
Yeah.
Like, but for the campaign mode, you're like capturing dinosaurs and you're bringing them to the park and you're making enclosures for them and stuff. So it's not really breeding animals. You're just like you're capturing them and then you're.
Because you played the first one, right?
Yeah, I played the first one.
When you had the.
It's like the first one is mainly just, it's the 5 islands, and you got to basically make them profitable, and everything. So that's where you get the breeding dinosaurs and bringing them in. I think I like that part better. I'm guessing that's how it's gonna be for sandbox mode, but
in campaign they don't get because in the campaign they made me do that in the game where I had to complete tasks and stuff in the first one. Yeah. And so in the new one, you're not so much as breeding dinosaurs.
It's not really breeding, but it's basically
capturing, maintaining.
It's basically kind of like they set this after Jurassic World 2.
Oh, okay.
So that's when all the dinosaurs let loose in America and all in the world, and you're just going to different regions. You're just basically making an enclosure for them. And for some, there's going to be some wild area where you're just not going to take them anywhere. They're just going to let them roam free. But for some of these dinosaurs, you're going to have an enclosure. You're going to make a park for them and everything like that. So
I get you now. Yeah, that's I wanted to get the game.
Yeah.
When I saw when it came out a couple months ago.
Yeah, it came out like a month, like 2-3 months ago.
I know. That was pretty great. I'm about to get. You should hop on too. It'd be dope to play. Tiny Tina's Dragon Adventures, the new Borderlands game released. Oh. And it's cross-platform. So they made it so that it's a four players, but it's PvE. Mm-hmm. So you just go on quests, but you can have up to 4 people in your quest to just run shit. But you ever played Borderlands?
I've seen some of the gameplay for Borderlands. I haven't played personally, but it seems solid.
Yeah, it's a Unreal Engine.
Oh, it is Unreal Engine. I can see why.
I think so. I remember them being Unreal Engine at one time. But yeah, I'm excited for the games that they have coming out now. Especially now that we have the technology to go ahead and push the boundaries of our the creative views of it. We're not doing 8-bit. You know what I mean? It's not like
some of the 8-bit games be snapping though. Like, come on now.
Oh yeah, you ain't lying. I ain't no disrespect. I got the shit. This shit works.
Some of them 8-bit games be snapping. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Lion King 8-bit game, when Lion King came out.
Check the game. I got Mario Brothers. I got that's on the phone case.
This
8-bit game still hit now.
Fancy ass, bro.
What? It's $20. Amazon.
You ain't go to Kmart for that?
The Asians got me. I got it from the Asian markets.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
But man, back to Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I remember yesterday we was talking about it briefly, and you was saying this kind of goes to with everything being, because Kingdom Hearts is just a main Disney kind of game. It's all Disney characters, but thanks to the Don't Say Gay rule and how Disney wants to be very inclusive now. Yeah. And they're just like, hey, we don't care what the governor says. We're to make it even worse, we're gonna plan to add more gay characters or more characters from the LGBTQ community, which I don't got a problem with it. I mean, I don't.
As long as you make the story make sense. Yeah. Don't just force it in my face. I want it to
continue to be the Disney. Continue to make the good movies that you guys make. But if you want to add characters from the LGBT community, do that. But continue to make good movies. Yeah. I don't care if you add a gay character or not. Just continue to make good movies.
Just make it make sense. If it's I'm watching it going, this is dumb.
Because I
And I'm
mean,
just like,
because Disney has had characters of the LGBT community in these movies already. Like
yeah, that's why it's like
they've had gay characters before. I mean, in Toy Story 4, in that little scene where Bonnie, I don't think it was 4. It was 4 when Bonnie, that little scene when Bonnie was just going to kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
One of the parents that comes through the door, like it's not like in your face, but it's kind of like ducked off. But when you really pay attention, one of the two characters that come into the classroom with their child is 2 women. So you had that kind of representation there, and then also that one scene in Finding Dory, there was a there was a lesbian couple in there too. So
I mean,
it's not like they don't have it already, but I think it's just as far as exposure, they're just trying to really push, like how much can they go?
Like if you're putting it into the TV shows and the movies and stuff, I say I have no problem with that. But when it's in the video games, if they do put it into the Kingdom Hearts, I feel like you're then programming the kid, and then you have more of a it's more of a programming issue then, because the developer makes the game do what you know what I mean. It's off the choices of the child. Then if you're pushing the child to have those thoughts through the game's choices, then you know what I mean. Like then you're essentially grooming the kid through that I guess muse that way of media. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really know about that.
Like,
I mean,
think of it if it asks questions, if it asks certain questions, to just like I'm not saying it would ask specific gay questions, but just questions, but in general, but like the scenes or the pictures or depiction of whatever that's happening.
I mean, because honestly, like in the games, like they don't really even like hint anything to sexuality in video games mostly. I mean, we saw like one instance in Last of Us 2, or even like even that one mission in Last of Us 1 where we actually do find out that Ellie's gay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you see it a little bit more in Last of Us 2.
But in that sense, I don't find that.
But as far as that, it's not like they're pushing it. It's just in the cutscenes you're seeing.
In
that's
that
where
sense,
you see it.
I find it in that regard. I don't find it as like an issue, and because like I feel like that's an artistic choice.
Yeah.
Right, and also because the game's for a mature audience.
Yeah, it is rated M.
You know what I mean? We're not. If this is Kingdom Hearts having the same thing, then I get.
Well, Kingdom Hearts is rated E10. Yeah.
And then the Don't Say Gay bill covers those ages, don't it? Or something like that.
I think it's like
third grade. What's the third grade?
I think it's early elementary up to middle school or something like that.
So it's like that's 10. You get what I'm saying? That's 10 and that covers the whole spectrum there. So like that's why it's like you question.
But that's in schools though. That only covers like school.
Right.
So it doesn't really anything else out of school.
It's free. It's free game. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like now that Disney can say I want to put this in everything, they can put it into anything to just give to kids to play and be like some learning tool they say, and it not be a learning tool or not the tool they want to learn. You know what I mean? Like if it's still going to be a learning tool game, even though it's not in the classroom, it should still have the same guidelines as the bill. Is my opinion. That's just me. If the game's going to be teaching the kids something, it should still fall under.
I mean, you don't really learn anything from like Kingdom Hearts, honestly.
I disagree because when it comes to games, I feel like you can learn more. Like I learned strategy from playing Halo Wars. You know what I mean? You can learn just from the games, playing the games themselves. So to say that there's no real knowledge base from it, it's like how are you getting the knowledge from that game? Is more the question to me, and that's what I'm saying is like if like this bill, I think the bill is a good idea. Just because you shouldn't be teaching kids such things at that age if they don't know how to math right. You know, like if you add in such like if it's so confusing for me, if it's confusing for me now and as an adult, I don't get it, and I start to ask questions and I tiptoe around it. Why was it okay to let a kid go through the same tightrope?
Probably just so like when they become an adult, you know, it's much easier for them it's more understandable for them as an adult. So it's not as confusing when they get to be an adult.
Yeah, but at this age, I mean, at the kid's age, right? At a kid's age, did you care about things like that?
I didn't. Not
No.
not really.
At
I
all.
didn't care at all.
At all. I was gross about girls had cooties. We was making up rhymes. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you got the cootie shot. You good, fam? You can go hug her.
But these days, kids are different these days.
Yeah, but is that
Kids are having sex at 10 these days.
again? Is this and then we're teaching kids about it. And it's like, yeah, we should just stop the people who are having kids. Like, we shouldn't be letting the parents be. Yeah, I want to be free with my child, and I want to think we're best friends. No, that's your child. You should be a parent, not a best friend. Like that lady who had the raver parties, and kids were getting pranked and getting pregnant and getting wild and shit, yo.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be having. That's clear sign we shouldn't be doing things like that. I just feel like it's I worry for my kids when I have kids. I'm gonna be that strict parent. The fuck are you doing? Just yelling at them.
Oh man.
It's gonna be like that level. So. Yeah, that's I don't know. I'm looking forward to Kingdom Hearts. I'm actually want to see what they do. In the game.
I do too. I also want to see like what worlds are they gonna make?
Yeah, I want to see Star Wars.
Because we already kind of see that they're gonna be a Star Wars world, but we done seen the Hero 8 world, which was amazing. We done seen the Pirates of the Caribbean, which was straight wild. Like all the ones from Kingdom Hearts 3 was just like those were great. Those were classic. The Toy Story one. I think they should bring back the Toy Story one for Kingdom Hearts 4. There's a lot you can do for Toy Story, especially now that you done had a fourth game. Like make it more open world or something like that. Since now Woody is like a lost toy now.
I guess bring one or two of them back. Bring one or two of them back, but I couldn't see it because like you have too much.
Well, not all of them, but bring back at least bring back Toy Story World.
If you I don't know, because like it'd be too much. It's too much to put in the game. I think. I don't think like it's because like if they're doing Star Wars 2 now, this is the first Star Wars one, right? This new Kingdom Hearts is gonna be the first Star Wars.
I think so, yeah.
That's gonna be a huge universe to put it. Not universe, but a huge.
That's already gonna be a huge map already.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, because you would have to still do justice to Toy Story World. You can't just be like, you have to do unless you do like the major hits: Woody, Buzz, Mr. Potato Head, Slink, maybe some Rex, and the pig. You do the hot lineup.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Andy's toys. You maybe, but even still, I would want the rest. I want the army dudes. I want the race car. You would want the others.
Yeah.
Too. So it'd be too big of a map.
I mean, they made it work for the third one.
Yeah, but now you add an extra. Like third one worked because you didn't have Star Wars. That's what I'm saying. Like I think Star Wars.
Yeah, compared to like the others.
Yeah. Compared to other worlds.
I mean, they had a Frozen world.
Again, compare Star Wars to the other worlds because you have. Yeah, what are they gonna throw in Mando? Are they gonna throw in the Ahsoka? You gonna throw in Clone Wars? You gonna throw in
Boba Fett?
You gonna where do you stop? Where do you add in? Where do you not? You gonna throw in Phantom Menace? You gonna do the
think they're gonna
movies?
definitely do DLCs for this game too.
You would have.
It would make sense.
Now that's how you could bring in like Toy Story World and do them as like Destiny 2. Mm-hmm. How Destiny 2 does like the witch hunt or Osiris, whatever. They add DLC to the game and add the worlds. That would be dope. Because then just remake Toy Story World with Unreal Engine 5 after you did the release of the Star Wars game as your DLC, and then wait like a year to drop the Toy Story DLC. Make your money back. Charge like $40. Well, $60 because you're on PlayStation.
This guy.
I'm just saying, PC niggas don't pay. We don't pay tax.
This guy. This guy. Or no, not even that. $59.99.
$59, yeah. It's $59.99.
They're not gonna tax me when they're not gonna tax me when I just download it from my PlayStation. They're not gonna tax me. But now, what if they had like a Marvel world? Do you think that would be too much? Having like a Marvel world?
Yeah, it'd be just as big as Star Wars. I
because
imagine.
I'm just saying, with everything that Disney owns right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot.
Like, what would you want to put like?
The Marvel world. If you did a Marvel Kingdom Hearts,
you'll probably just have to just like
you could, hear me out. If you did a Marvel Kingdom Hearts, right, you do the multiverses of the other Kingdom Hearts, splicing them in like they did with Ratchet and Clank and Time Rift. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
And do something like that. That would be hard as fuck.
I would definitely fuck with that. I would fuck with that.
Come on, man. That'll be hard as well.
Oh man,
That'll be, and then open world still. Damn, that'd be gangster. That'd be gangster
for sure. But hey, we just gonna have to wait and see. But this has been an episode of TV Nerdz. We are the hosts. Gabe Stomach, Esoteric Child. Follow us on all our social media. Go to our link tree, TV Nerdz /TV Nerdz.
Mm-hmm.
That Saki got me fucked up.
Yo, the Aladdin, the mana potions, son. These mana potions be lethal.
Oh man, but yeah, go to our link tree. Follow us. We got more content coming out. Gonna be doing a lot of big things in the next coming months. And yeah, this has been another episode. See y'all next week. Peace. Stay nerdy.
I keep coming back to you.